Hello everyone and welcome to FTB Interactions Remastered, episode 17. Today we go to Euclides Prime. Finally! We've been waiting for this for so long and I've worked really hard to get here, so time to do some warping. Ignore the hue. Actually, one second. Right, I've got unhunger. I was getting some rotten flesh. If I put this... where is it? It has to be on the hotbar, I suppose. If this goes in the warp controller, we should be able... oh my god, there's so many planets all of a sudden. Planet list. Back. Euclides Prime. It's here. Select. Fuel cost. 1,000 fuel... this is very hard to read. Warp. What do you mean nowhere to go? Oh, there we go. I don't know why it didn't work the first time. Ah, my absolute favourite thing. Let's just enjoy this. Oh yeah, good old advanced rocketry. Sometimes you don't work, but you work when you need to. Okay, this is Euclides Prime. I've just had some more rotten flesh to eat. If I get on my seat, okay, maybe not. This, oh no, that's not. Select destination. That says Terra. Wait, did we not go anywhere? Is this just Terra again? Oh, confusing. Orbiting Terra, destination Earth. Oh no. Select planet. I selected Euclides. Oh, okay. Planet list. Up. No, up. Stellaria. Euclides Prime. Select. We have... I'm confused now. Okay, this should be Euclides Prime. Don't know why it messed up like that. You know what advanced rocketry's like. Select destination. Select. Right. We're fueled up. Time to take off. I'll see you down there. Hehehe. I look silly. My mouse has inverted up on the y-axis. That's very disorienting. And also I think I need to relog. Well everyone, we made it. There's Vintium absolutely everywhere, which is good because we needed it for stuff. Vintium. I can't remember what though. Was it the exquisite version? That makes a Vintium chicken, which makes me Vintium eggs, which gets me tiny piles of Vintium. What did Vintium do? Green hearts and mana powder. Primal mana. It does things. It's good. But here we are. The rocket's stuck. Oh, can I? This is vitriolic copper. It doesn't seem to cause any issues if I go in it. Palm wood. Oh, lovely. There's a crimson praetor somewhere. This is what I should do a little set home. Let's do it E prime because that's easier than spelling Euclides every time. And I guess I'll go and have a look around. There is more ore here. We have also... oh, it's just air infused. That's not exciting. The Vintium looks like it's going to be hard to collect just because it's in all this copper stuff. Is this the lightning wood? The light wood from advanced rocketry? Yeah, I like this stuff. What does the planks look like? Yeah, that's nice. Yeah. Hello, chickens. I feel like I don't know really how much there actually is on the other planets apart from... oh, there's ores. There's ores. Where's my prospecting? Where is it? I can't see. Here it is. Bink. Pitch blend. Uraninite. Uranium. Air. Oh, yeah. Well, I'll do some prospecting. A rutile vein. Dense titanium. Oh, wait. Titanium ore. Titanium ore. Dense titanium ore. Rutile vein. Euclides Prime. This we can smelt to get... well, we can make it into that. But we can get native custers, crushed titanium, blah, blah, blah. And then we can just blast furnace that. We don't have to bother with all the other stuff. This is like the easiest way to get titanium. I'll definitely be doing some mining then. Oh boy, am I lucky. We have found the chromite veins. Well, they're diamond veins. I don't know if they're actually any specific chromite veins. No, they're all just in a diamond vein. But that's amazing. That means we don't need to worry about chrome anymore either. I'm going to look over on this island, see what I can find, and then I'll do some mining. Looky what I have found while excavating. Not only diamond veins and bauxite veins, but what appears to be a compound, and a compound that appears to have a door. I have no idea what this is. Shall we? Oh, something makes me think dungeon. I don't have that many blocks with me. I heard... oh, cat. Hello, demon cat. Uh-oh, it is demon. Uh-oh, bad things in here. That's fine, we're immortal. Oh, it's just a normal sort of dungeon. That's fun. Uh-oh, that's not fun. Haha. Right. Oh, is that the Crimson Rights? He destroyed them. He destroyed his Crimson Rights. Oh well, if you can get... oh, there's titanium in here. Okay, this is cool. We like this place, even if it's scary. There's viaducts in this chest. That's fun. We'll take that. There's quite a lot of crimson things going on now. This is combo, doesn't it? So I should get more attack if I kill more of them, and there's loads to kill. They're not really doing any damage, so that's good. I wasn't really expecting to be under so much fire on this planet. I want the loot, though. So, turns out there was a crimson, portal spawner. We have, what are these? Resonating wand. I've got so much rubbish. Med kit, golden apples, a Vetus reservoir. I don't know what the wands do with things. Creative modifier, boots of the traveler. Amazing. And a lot of rubbish. So, oh god, I hope there's not another set of portal spawners. It was so hard just to bash my way through. Oh, was that the Crimson Brights? I don't think I've picked them up yet. There we go. Crimson Brights. And onwards, I guess. I bet that's the best loot, though, in this place. Everything keeps falling in holes as well. Where's my shuriken? Oh no. Got so many good things, but I keep losing my shuriken. I've absolutely no idea where it's gone again. It turned up the last time, so I don't know where it's disappeared to. Oh, so weird. So despite the shuriken, no idea where it went, we got some lovely things. I mean, a cool diamond hammer, creative modifiers, the boots of the traveler, which are very nice. I wish I could have them on... Oh wait, that's where they went. I want them on as a bauble, because like, the nano super... They're not... I mean... I don't know how much faster they feel. A little bit, I don't know. But yeah, uranium, bit of titanium, all sorts. So that's nice. I'll clear this out. Don't really have a lot of chest room, and then we'll mine for chromite and for titanium. Found the shuriken, it was just hiding. Oh, and I got a glitched infused sword, which is nice. I don't know if I'm just going crazy, but I don't have my staff now. It's not in here. If I look up staff, it doesn't come up. They're definitely called staffs. It's not in here, from what I can see. It's not in here. If I tee it, will it come up? No. And it's not in here. And it's not in my bag. I'm so confused. I literally had it 2 seconds ago. Where did it go? Hello? Ooh, enchanting table. Name tag. That's got EMC, it's fine. Who are you? What are you doing in my titanium? Oh, Crimson Knights. Hello. You looks decidedly without armor. Why are you here? What's going... Why is there... That's... Okay. There is so much titanium ore here. We are going to absolutely smash our way through EV now. Titanium, yes. Give me more. There's so... Stainless steel, a little bit of a trouble. Aluminium, fine after a little while. Titanium, come to Euclides Prime, worry no more. Silly little setup to get special liquid titanium? Who cares? I'll just give it to you on a plate, worth every second I spent trying to get to this planet, just for my peace of mind. We have dug out the thing. Here is some of our loot, and here is the rest of the loot. I don't think we'll ever need any titanium ever again. And if we do, not for ages. This is absolutely insane. Crazy. I'm so glad I came. Sadly, I've now run out of space to store ores. This needs cooking. Oh, it doesn't cook in there. It has... Why not? Smelt. Oh, I know why it doesn't. It needs to be like... Yeah, it will cook. That's going to be annoying to put in, actually. So, after some smelting, and some of it going into a hopper, that is 1 vein of titanium on Euclides Prime. This was so worth it. Actually, I can take off a lot of this stuff from here now. You don't need it. Radon chicken can go. Farming station, this. Rare earth, fluorine chicken. Wow, there's a lot of stuff on here that I had on here for a very long time. I just accepted all the quest rewards and we've got 77 levels. Shame to waste them. Bane of Arthropods 8. Yeah, no thanks. Let's get some books and... Oh, we've got enchantment. I've got better place to store them in there. I just upgraded all the chests to diamond, just so I could actually do some storage. We have so much titanium. I'm like over the moon about the titanium. I think it's absolutely amazing. 30. Yeah, let's go for 35 lapis. Doesn't really matter. Okay. Oh, I can also probably enchant these as well. What do we get? Occult aversion and rebounding. Oh, I don't really want any of those. Reaper. Okay, this. Blast protection 10 and soulbound, or smite 9. Oh, smite 9 leech free. That's all right. And fire protection and thorns, and oh, I don't know about berserker fury either. Decay, right? Oh no, it gave me the same thing. Occult aversion and fire protection. Okay, that's fine. I'm a bit more protected now. not too bad. And I thought I'd just use the levels before I died and lost them all anyway. So yeah, not doing bad. So what's next? Maybe going to the end. So to do that, we need a few things. It doesn't tell me how to make the makeshift end portal. The artificial end portal from random things. Right. Well, it's great telling me that, but I'd like them to show me, if I click uses, will it show me how to make it? No. Okay, well anyway, we need an evil tier, which is just some indium dust. I don't know what that is. Oh, I'll have to look into that. See if we can actually do this. High covalence dust, which is fine. Wither ash we have, nocturnal powder we have, and a gas tier, which I don't think we have, but I'm sure we can find a ghast. And we need endstone, which is just starlight crafting with moon turf, that's fine, and an end rod, which is a bit more complicated. We can get flawless vintium now. This, oh, that's really easy. And some empowered void crystals, which is just, oh, easiness. Orange, oh, that's kind of annoying actually. I don't know what to do about that, because I can't get that thing to work on the moon. Well, not on the moon, on the space station. So if that doesn't work, how am I meant to get the void crystals? Tricky. Okay, so the way we're going to get this is the phytogenic insulator. We have gallium, I think. I hope we don't need a lot of these. I fear we might. Shock absorber. Oh, I can make star metal like that. Don't think so. Dark matter. That's a bit of a pain. Not too many things, so it shouldn't be too bad. It's just annoying that thing doesn't work. I'm sure it works for everyone else though, but just not me. So I've been singled out. And now we have such an abundance of titanium. I can have loads of titanium cells without feeling bad, which is very, very nice. Woohoo! And here is one phytogenic insulator. So to actually make the thingy-mabobs, we need some coal dust and some small gallium and also water. And here it is set up. Hopefully it's pretty guaranteed. Yes, okay. This won't be enough then. We'll need some more of each. We can make 2 void crystals, I think. Our mana pools seem to be full, which is actually very nice. So I think the draconic crafting is the hardest bit about getting to the end. This should be fine. I do need to pop back and get some vintium, however. Okay, actually, we need to halt on the end. I need indium concentrate to continue, and while this is an HV recipe, to actually get indium dust from it, we need to put it in a chemical reactor with aluminium, and that is an EV recipe. And to make an EV recipe, we will need to make these big combustion generators, which we'll be able to do at some point soon. We have tons of titanium. That won't be a problem. But there's probably some things we're better off doing before that. It may be time for a little tangent. So, I would like to get into AE2 as soon as possible. Some of the things for that do require EV stuff and, well, also HV stuff. And we can make better HV circuits if we are able to make epoxy circuit boards so that we can make advanced circuit boards, which are just way better. This allows you to make the HV circuit in an EV circuit assembler much easier. And I think we'll be able to make the combustion generators pretty soon, to be quite honest. I'll need to figure out how to wire them up nicely, but it's just titanium. We are drowning in titanium, so that's not a problem. But circuits will be a problem from now into the future. And if we're really going to get into the EV age, I think we really need to make a start on doing this sort of thing. The EV circuit, currently the one that we can make is the workstation, which requires 2 HV circuits. And currently all our HV circuits require MV circuits. And anyone who watched the stream knows that takes a very, very long time, even without tangents. To get the next tier of EV circuit, we need at least, it will still take HV circuits, that's fine, but we do need advanced circuit boards to make this, and these nanoprocessor HV circuits will also require them. So we need to make this. Okay, for a broad overview, which I don't really understand myself because I haven't gone through it, we need to make epoxy resin sheets out of liquid epoxy resin. This is probably best to do either, I think we should be able to make large chemical reactors now. So I think it would probably be better for us to go for these. Even though I don't like making the energy hatches, it's fine, we'll live. So in a large chemical reactor, we will get salt water and diluted hydrochloric acid for this, but liquid epoxy resin. That requires 4 inputs: acetone, phenol, epichlorohydrin, and hydrochloric acid. Of these, oh, and sodium hydroxide. We are making 2 of these, in fact, and we probably can recycle the salt water into more sodium hydroxide. So that's actually fine. Acetone will need another large chemical reactor, at least to my knowledge, which will have oxygen, which we're making, benzene, which we'll get to, propene and phosphoric acid. We'll also need phenol, which comes from the same process, so that's handy. Epichlorohydrin, which is another large chemical reactor with either hypochlorous acid, propene and chlorine, or water, propene and chlorine. This requires more chlorine, but I don't know what that is. Oh yeah, that just needs chlorine anyway, so I don't really see the point. So that's another rabbit hole with propane gas. Benzene will require us doing some distillation, probably of wood tar, because we can get wood tar from a pyrolyzed oven, so that's fairly easy. Propene is distilling other things. I don't know if I can distill. For propene, you may have to distill specifically fuel, but that's fine. We can do that. We will have to steam crack it and work out what's the best sort of ratios that we want. Steam and light fuel in an oil cracking unit, another thing that we can make, so that should be fine. So this is when we get into the multi-blocks, I think. Then yeah, propene and phosphoric acid, which is the only other complicated one, which is another large chemical reactor with oxygen and water, and this is phosphorus dust, which is just apatite dust electrolyzed. Will give us phosphorus dust. We can also get phosphate, which is a byproduct, or we can actually get triphosphate ore from apatite veins, so we can get it pure as well. So that's fairly easy, and we get some chlorine, which is nice, or from some other things, but I think we make them with that. So this is quite large and quite complicated. So I will make some notes in paper so I can understand exactly what I want to do. Okay, so I've just written everything down for a more comprehensive view. So we'll need a large chemical reactor for acetone. We'll need a large chemical reactor for liquid epoxy resin, acetone and phenol, phosphoric acid, and epichlorohydrin. So that's 4 LCRs. We will need 2 distillation towers at the moment, 1 for benzene, and a pyrolyzed oven to make wood tar. We'll also need a distillation tower for, I've decided on severely steam cracked light fuel to get propene. That is because I think that makes 250. Naphtha one gets 50 more, but you have to make more effort to do that. We can always then steam crack the naphtha we get from this to do this, so get more propene that way. Yeah, so we can get extra products from doing that. We'll see how it goes. It doesn't take very long, so we'll do that. And the light fuel, that's what I decided on, and that will require steam cracking, which is just a oil cracking unit. I think we should be able to make everything. I can't see why we wouldn't be able to. So I think the multi-blocks are going to go around here. We've got quite a long corridor. This is where I don't think we'll be able to fly quite over there. Yeah, we've got all of this space down here. So I'll either put them here in this space, or we've got all of this and all of that over there. I mean, it'll be a bit of an effort, but the LCRs, I don't think they're too bad. Right, it's a bit of poly tetrafluoroethylene. We've made that stainless steel HV machine hull. Yeah, I mean, this will be the worst bit, having to make lots of these. But apart from that, I think it won't be too bad. Fingers crossed. And also we'll get ethylene from the wood tar, which is nice. Oh yeah, and in terms of hot titanium, we've got another whole almost stack of titanium here, which you can chuck in here. So when we can make the look up combustion, we should be able to make ourselves, I mean, it takes it, oh, wait, how? IV circuit? Oh no. How do I, and an EV machine hull? That's mean. So I have to make an IV circuit to be able to, oh, and I need to make lubricant. This is more complicated than I thought. So I guess technically these aren't EV machines that I'm making, so I don't need to worry about this yet. Okay, I've just looked into it. IV circuits are vaguely achievable for combustion engines when we get properly into EV. I've also learned that there are advanced SMD versions of everything which take horrible things like polybenzimidazole. PBI. Let's go for PBI. That's going to be hard to say. Oh no, and it requires the liquid version. So I guess this will be on its IV tier, so that's a while off, but good to know. Yeah, so this is the main frame. It's the most basic one. It requires green and yellow, RAM, which we're making, anneal copper wire, which is easy, aluminium frame boxes, all really easy, apart from making more EV circuits, which is a pain. And it's specifically the EV circuits which require the HV circuit. These HV circuits are annoying because, yeah, so I don't know if, like, I can change them and use a different one. It normally flashes between them if you can. But then I'd need to be able to make this, which, yeah, then we'd have to make this IV one, which is an IV circuit assembly, so we can't do that. Maybe we'll have to be inefficient to be efficient. Oh my goodness. I just had a quick click on the last circuit that we'll ever need. This is crazy. For one circuit, the only how much does this get used for? All UHV machines in bulk. Oh goodness. What's this? A bulk blast chiller, fusion, ultimate batteries. Oh, and a special key. We only need 2 for that. Isn't it funny that we've already got one of the items that we need to finish the game? Oh, it's 2 if I made that. That's technically we've got 2. Primal mana. Yeah, how do we make lubricant as well? Oil or creosote? Oh gosh, creosote. I haven't seen that for a long time. And other things. Creosote and redstone. Oh, I've got so much redstone. That and talc is... Yeah, this is very easy to get. Or we can distill creosote and just get it fresh off. Oh, fish oil from fish. Crazy. We are getting to the multi-block stage. Things are getting difficult. Through it all, our tiny little diesel thing. Oh, it's going down. Dun dun dun. Uh-oh. Why not keeping up? Oh, empty. Oh dear. Lo and behold, the problem was a simple SNOC error, and we ran out of oil sand. Put it back in, we'd be making oil, we'd be making, how much do I need, 1,000? Yeah, okay, all is well again. All is cooking up again. We good, we're fine. I will make the silly next stage of diesel at some point, the cetane boosted. We just need some tetronitromethane, which is nitric acid and methyl acetate, which I assume... Oh, that's just wood vinegar. Okay, we'll get there. And so, after a fair bit of crafting later, we have everything, I think, that we need, possibly, to be able to make our liquid epoxy resin. I don't know if I'm settled on where the machines are. This might have to move, but we've got steam, so maybe it won't, so that should be fine. So yeah, we've got a pyrolyze oven and a distillation tower with 5 outputs for the benzene. We have a distillation tower with 4 outputs, which will take oil, which will be processed in this little line here. We then will have to mix that's to make sulfuric light fuel, which if we put in a distillation tower, we get sulfuric versions of lots of things, including sulfuric light fuel, which we can turn into normal light fuel with a bit of hydrogen in a chemical reactor. We also get hydrogen sulfide gas, which we can electrolyze to get sulfur and also to get some hydrogen back. You can also make sulfur dioxide, so that might be quite, and sulfuric acid as well, which will be very useful. Then we can put that in the oil cracker to get severely steam cracked light fuel. That will then go into this distillation tower, which has 11 outputs, and that will produce us many things, including the propane that we need, and naphtha and lots of other things, so that'll be very useful. And over here we have 4 chemical reactors, and I have made a terrible mistake. All of the multi-block spaces down this line is in like a really awkward chunk boundary, which is silly of me, but whatever. Yeah, this one as well, so that's great, but because these are only 3x3, you can just push them a little bit further out from the wall and it looks a little silly, but I mean, whatever, it works. So yeah, we have 4 of them set up ready for epichlorohydrin, phosphoric acid, acetone and phenol, and liquid epoxy resin. And because we're going to need stuff like oxygen, we're going to need a lot of fluids moving about. I think I'm going to try and get a lot of ender fluid conduits. We just need a bit of fused quartz, which is a blast furnace recipe, which is just nether quartz and graphite dust with a little bit of oxygen, and these ender alloy things are ender pills, which we've got quite a few of, and also rose gold. The filters are really cheap as well. I just think this will be the easiest way to transfer fluids, or the pipes. You can just have all the pipes connect and just have different filters on everything. I don't think it will be a problem. And just in case you were curious, I have both of these cooking up titanium, and we have absolutely bucket loads of the stuff. There's more titanium than I know what to do with. Anything that requires titanium, we can make. It's a little slow just trying to make it... Oh, I still got one in my inventory. Trying to make it cook, obviously, but cool down, I guess. But we've got 2 EBFs on it at the moment with nichrome coil. It takes 19 seconds per. That's just some of the processed stuff we've got. We've got all of this crushed, and there's absolutely... These 2 chests were basically full before, so like we have a lot of titanium, and that will never be a problem, I don't think. And after all this time, I finally got myself an HV Forge hammer, which is just a lovely bit of quality of life, considering how absolutely slow the other one is. I mean, look at this. It's every 2 ticks we're getting it through. Luckily for us, because fused quartz is an MV recipe, this blast furnace runs on EV, so I think it's super duper overclocked or something. But yeah, we're getting fused quartz very, very fast. I can't remember how much conduit binder we have though, but it's cheap. Yeah, it's cheap. A lot of fused quartz and conduit binder later, we have a lot of stacks of pressurized fluid conduits, and I think that should probably be enough for now. I'm just making some rose gold, and then we'll be able to make the ender ingots and turn them into the better version. I'll also need some of these. It's just a bucket and some paper. To be quite honest, I don't really think I have that much paper, but that's okay. I'm sure we can get it fairly easily. And luckily, if you just put some sawdust into a advanced chemical bath, we just get paper with a bit of water. And right now I've got about exactly half a stack of fluid filters, so that's fine. Just waiting on the rose gold, and we should be able to upgrade our pipes. And we can add a massive mess underground, which will be fun, I suppose. Oh no, I've just realised something. I was going to just make wood tar in the pyrolyze oven just straight off. But actually it's probably better to make charcoal byproducts and then make wood tar from that in a distillery, because then we'll get other things that we might want, like wood vinegar, dimethylbenzene, and wood gas. So maybe I'll need to make another distillation tower. And now it's all a bit better. So we have our oil processing on the right and our wood processing on the left. This will now need nitrogen to be able to make charcoal byproducts. It is done on circuit 4. Let's put this onto 4 so that we know. It's not got power yet, which is fine. It's also a bit messy. I'm just working on making the combustion generators, and I think there should be power on the back, so that shouldn't be too bad. And I'll connect the nitrogen as well, which should be through this LV input hatch. Oh, actually, incredibly lucky for me, we can actually get down to the nitrogen, or down to the basement really easily. So that's nice. We should be able to, we need to get it over there, so that should be easy enough. So yeah, not bad. Our insert channel is going to make sure to be red, and that's so if we connect pipes and they are not filtered, if everything's on green, it will just automatically go in, because that's the default color. So we want nitrogen to go in here, so we've put a filter on, and I'll just connect this up. I haven't changed the extract, however, to red, because I just thought of this idea, because I know with items it doesn't matter because you start off on extract only, but fluids go insert and exit on the same one. So we had an excess of oil in our diesel system, so I have just stole some of it to put into this distillery. This could be a very bad idea and might halt the whole diesel production, but if it does, we'll just change it up. So this is producing us sulfuric heavy fuel, light fuel, sulfuric naphtha, and sulfuric gas. We need to mix it with hydrogen, so I'm going to get sulfuric thingy-mabob. We need to mix it with hydrogen, so I'll do that. We have hooked up a little advanced chemical reactor. I just went with one for now. We need 12,000 sulfuric light fuel, so I imagine it will keep up. Don't know why it says it doesn't have any power. That's why it was facing the wrong way, and that will produce us quite fast actually hydro thingy-mabobs and light fuel. So we just want the light fuel to go into here. I don't know what to do with the other thing. I'll figure it out, so we'll just filter this. And right now I don't have any super tanks. I'm waiting for the extruder to be free so I can make some more some some MV ones. So we're just waiting for that. So for this one, we just want light fuel. We'll also need steam, so I'll need to get a steam connection for this. Does it not need... Why has it got an LV input bus and not an two LV input hatches? I don't know if this is a good idea, but to get steam to this, I've got some solar boilers that I was using for stuff and I haven't used since, so I've just chucked them in. To make the steam cracked light fuel, severely, we need to be on circuit 3. Let me just make sure this is paused so that we don't accidentally... Oh, that's probably why we need the LV input, so I can set a circuit. Unless I can set it here. No. Okay, circuit 3. It's on. It's cooking. We are getting severely steam cracked light fuel, which is lovely. So let's just connect these up like so. And now we should be distilling that, into oh so many things. Toluene, benzene, naphtha, heavy fuel, beep, butadiene. Wow. And the occasional thing that we don't want, so we'll just get that. I think we don't want it anyway. Let's see. Where's the usage of? Oh no, it's not light fuel. It's this one. The carbon dust. Who cares? And now with some super tanks, we should have everything that we need. Perfect. We have our first LCR set up, and that is making us epichlorohydrin. So we've just connected everything to our ender pipe setup. We've got water going in, propene, and a chlorine gas, and out would come our epichlorohydrin, our hydrochloric acid, and some salt water. I will need some more super tanks. I've got 3 left, which is enough for this, but nothing else. Okay, next up is phosphoric acid. I don't have a lot of phosphorus. I'll sort it out soon. So to make that, we just need circuit 24 and phosphate, oxygen, and water. I'll turn this off while we turn to circuit 24 in case it decides to make something else, and this should work. Yes, running perfectly, and there we go, phosphoric acid. Next up, acetone and phenol. In this large chemical reactor, we'll use some of the phosphoric acid, benzene, oxygen, and propene, which we don't really have enough of at the moment. And that will produce us both phenol and acetone, which we both need for our epoxy resin. And just like that, we should have liquid epoxy resin. Woohoo! I mean, it's not very much right now, because I guess it's the propene sort of slowing things up a little bit. Yeah, I think it's just propene. And also I need some more phosphoric acid. So I need to go mine some apatite and electrolyze it. But yeah, I mean, I need to take some more... the sodium hydroxide isn't automated yet. I'm just chucking it in. Hopefully this will get us some nice epoxy resin. None of this is chunk loaded. So maybe we should do... Oh, I'm out of chunks. Oh dear. Well, I might need to go and change the config so I can actually chunk load a bit more. But there we go. 4 LCR setup, 4 distillation towers, a steam cracker, and a pyrolyzer oven. And I'm sure the system will need to be upgraded a lot. But for now, it's working. So someone in the stream told me about GregTech mining hammers instead of the ones I was using. And oh my goodness. Well, it's working pretty well. Though now I'm getting I don't know why sometimes it's just... pickaxing it instead of hammering it. That's a bit odd. But apart from that, it's working very well. I've got the hammering enchant. And efficiency 4 on it. I did enchant it. I don't really know what that means. Hammering's not an enchant. Maybe I can find it. Hammering. No, it doesn't tell me. But I have that. Oh, maybe it's I don't think I want... Oh, I can just macerator it. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. And after all that, I think it's probably a good time to end today's episode. We've got a lot done, actually, so I'm pretty pleased. So thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.